he's known for his focus, and especially with the white pieces, he's extremely dangerous. So it's a queen's pawn opening, no Nimzo Indian, transposing now to the queen's gambit declined. What do we think? Is Fabi in a solid mood? Is he just going to try and survive with black and go for it with white?
Rogozin, and now transposing to a line of the Nimzo Indian with g3, which has been pretty popular. Usually black takes on c4 in these lines and then goes knight c6 and tries to cling to that pawn. That knight from c6 that often goes to a5. You get very complicated positions here.
Very complicated positions indeed. And okay, Abdusattorov just sliding his rook across. Normally he knows things inside out. If he chooses a variation, especially if it's quite forcing, where he's sacrificed a pawn like here, he knows all of the details. But so does Fabi. So big surprise, do we think? Rook e1, that's not the most common move as far as I'm aware.
Well, I am up a pawn, so I'm going to take the pawn here and keep it. Back in 1987, I was up a pawn and I captured it and I kept it. So what do you think, Danya?
Well, I think he might play knight f6 to b5 and put a little bit of pressure, kind of like Robert Huebner did in Coburg in 1976.
The only idea that I'm familiar with, and yeah, rook e1 is not the most common move. I think bishop g5 is the main line. Knight d5, and then the knight can drop back to b6. The key thing for black is to keep that pawn on c4, because if you lose that pawn, then you don't have much to show for in return for white's superior control of the center. But definitely, it's safe to say that Fabi is out of book.
Yeah, so the move we're expecting, knight to d5, maybe planting this knight over the other side. It's all about keeping this pawn. If he does, black is doing very well.
Well, one thing's for sure, this is going to be a fun one. Fabi trying to hang on to that pawn. The idea is to advance with the b pawn. You want to get b5 in. You want to keep that c4 pawn defended for as long as possible. So this is going to be a fight for the initiative. The fight is also on the other board, as Dmitry Kolas did take that.
champion, right? The youngest ever. He beat, I think, Magnus and Jan in the same tournament. Like, that's crazy to do that at that age too, and also, you know, with confidence. And you know, we see it now here too, playing Fabi. He's just clearly winning. It's clearly winning. He's pressing for more, and this could be very bad for Fabi, as he might be, you know, almost in like a must-win 2.5 wins match, right? So you lose this game, you need to not lose again, or you know, you're out. This is really rough.
Yeah, really rough. And okay, I was going to say, what would you do now? Keep pushing as far as you can go, or just to maintain control? And Abdusattorov, rook c6. You mentioned that tournament where he became world rapid champion, James. Not just did he beat Magnus, Jan, he beat like Aronian, Gelfand.
Oh my
and,
goodness.
most of them were with the English opening as white. He was just on a storm and just crushed them all essentially. And what can you do against the teenager when they're that fearless? It's scary. It's just facing them. And look at this.
At board one of the Uzbek team that scored the shot gold medal at the Olympia. I mean, this guy is ridiculous, and he's not even 20. Nodirbek, I mean, this guy is so fun to watch. He's got the technique and the poise of a Capablanca, the tactical ability of a Tal. The guy is truly universal, as you said it, and now we know it's not an exaggeration to say that. I'm excited to see him in Norway chess, but first I'm excited to see him finish this game with perhaps knight d4, and then either knight b5 or knight c6 after the rook moves away. He's got many roads leading to Rome here.
Yeah, the worst part for Caruana here is that he's completely stuck. Even if Abdusattorov were to take a time out, just move his king, the domination is not going anywhere. But yeah, he's just going to bring his rook up to the
He's going to go king g2, I think. That would be the Capablanca approach.
King h1, just because I can.
All pieces on light squares, the opponent has a dark square bishop, why not?
The first little improved position. But if you go rook b7, then Fabi takes, goes rook d1 check, and rook b1. So Caruana playing to the last drop of blood. So it's not just over yet. He goes back to d4, and I like that approach as well.
Very strong move. He just blocks the file. Your rooks are not active. Those are not rooks. Looks really rough for the rooks there on b7 and a7. All they're doing is holding. And we're under a minute here, so definitely going to see some time pressure issues or mistakes that happen in time pressure. Rook to d6. Do we trade or not to trade? That is the question. He says no.
He says no. If there is a trade of rooks, white knight will replace the white rook on c6 with even more effect. Poor Fabi here, just struggling to survive the next few moves. I think the white knight will land on that square almost no matter what now, and that white a pawn will become even stronger. You can trade off the rook safely now on your own terms. You can maybe be a bit fancy here if you want to be. Daniel, you have an idea in mind?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to calculate rook takes d6, knight c6, a7, and then quickly get your rook to b8.
Correct.
And I don't think black king is in time. I think that's precisely what Nodirbek is taking the rest of his time to calculate. You mentioned fancy. He's even fancier. This guy's on another planet.
Yeah, look at this. A fork. You pretty much have to capture this white rook now. The black rook, the blockader is eliminated. And
So accurate. It's crazy.
crazy stuff. Next move, you just move the knight, no matter where. And you advance.
c6.
Yeah, wow.
Knight c6. It's on the board. He gives up his knight, and this is
What a finish.
Good Fabi. He's like, yep. All right.
Oh my gosh, 25 seconds, but Fabi could have all the time in the world in this position and it wouldn't help him, and that is it. He resigned.